What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another rugby video. Today we're going to be doing the Q&A, which I asked you guys to send me in loads of questions for me and Rugby Guru to answer. So yeah, 11 questions I think came in the end. I think it's around 11 anyway. So yeah, let's get into them. Welcome back to another rugby video. Please make sure you go ahead and smash that like button to show your support for the channel. And if you are new, please go ahead and subscribe. We upload rugby videos every single week guaranteed. So please click the notification button so you don't miss out. So first of all, we have VIP Gaming, and he says, do you think Rugby Challenge 4 will be better than the previous games? I'll let you answer that one first, Guru.
I actually hope to be better. We've seen the screenshots and a little game teaser, which doesn't add, but obviously I want to see some gameplay mix, so I can't really judge on what I've seen so far.
No, like I think graphics-wise, it'll probably be, well, it'll be pretty good graphics-wise, but I don't know, because like you said, we haven't seen any single trailer to do with any gameplay-wise, so it's quite hard to judge. I mean, if it was on the same engine, same mechanics as Rugby Challenge 3, do you reckon it'll still be good? Or I haven't actually played the third one, so...
No, look, what I've noticed since playing Rugby 20, Rugby Challenge is actually very dull if you play now, because there's no proper tactics and also no set plays, and basically a simulation game. So I honestly hope that Rugby Challenge 4 will be nothing like Rugby Challenge 3.
Yeah. Well, okay. I feel like, yeah, so basically the moral of that answer to that question would be we haven't seen enough footage of it yet, just seen screenshots, so we can't really answer it. Agree?
Yeah, no, there's too much uncertainty around the
Okay. Next question we have from Max D, and he says, pick your British and Irish Lions for 2023. Oh, no, wait, no. Pick your British and Irish Lions 23, so 23 players.
20 players, geez, like, okay, can I start the props?
You can,
prop?
if you want, yeah.
I'll probably, geez, like, who's there? I know, tight prop, I would love to see Kyle Sinclair.
Yeah.
And obviously, I know everybody wants to see Jamie George on 2, but I would rather go with Owens, because I really like the way he plays.
Yeah.
Number 1, I'm not so sure. You maybe give me a couple of names.
I'm always like kind of towards the backs. I never really pay attention to the forwards that much. I'm trying to think. Kyle Sinclair. Should we just name backs then? I think would that be easier? Because I'm kind of like I'm always been somebody that's.
Yeah, obviously, like I said, the prop forwards is going to be difficult. I know Kyle Sinclair's there, and then obviously I said Ken Owens.
Yeah.
Obviously, Miro Itoje on the lock with Alwyn Jones being the lock pairing. And then my loose forwards probably will be CJ should be there. Who else is there? Billy Vunipolo. Joss van der Flair, Nico Manu. Those are the prime guys that I can think of. Tom Curry and Sam Underhill.
Yeah.
Maybe Amy Watson, Jamie Ritchie.
Yeah. Okay. Should we? We'll say scrum halves then. Who would you say should be number 1 scrum half for the British and Irish Lions?
Scrum half, geez, like it's a tough one. I'll probably go with the experience there of Connor Murray.
Oh, right, okay. I think I'd probably go for Thomas Williams, to be honest with you, for Wales.
How good is he? Because I haven't really seen him play. I do know he's like the first choice scrum half in Wales at the moment, but
yeah.
Doesn't it be a big factor that Gareth Davies is not playing in Wales at the moment?
No, Gareth Davies is still playing. He's just kind of been dropped, as far as I know, because I know Rhys Webb was when called up again. Kind of like Thomas Williams / Rhys Webb are the favoured ones at the moment for Wales. So, I don't know. It's a bit of a weird situation how Gareth Davies has just been completely dropped.
Yeah, and then obviously there's a scrum half coming through from Ireland as well. What's his name, Marmion or something?
Ah, yeah, I know who you're on about.
Which
Yeah,
not too bad.
yeah. Okay, so
And then obviously we can't throw away Ben Youngs as well.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like, I think like the likes
And
of Connor
what's his
Murray
name,
and
Billy Hines.
Ben Youngs is kind of like, it offers experience, but then it's also like, what would you do? Would you rather experience, or do you want to bleed in younger players? That's the only thing.
Well, I think the Springboks is going to pick a really experienced squad for the whole British and Irish Lions tour. So I think experience might play a role
Yeah,
when it comes to selecting players.
yeah. Okay, so fly half for the Lions then. Who would you go for your fly half?
My choice or the obvious choice?
Uh,
Because I mean, the obvious choice will definitely be Johnny Sexton.
oh right,
But
okay.
I mean, I'm a really big fan of what's his name, Bigger.
Yeah.
So I would personally choose Dan Bigger at fly off.
All right, so no Owen Farrell. You wouldn't have Owen Farrell at fly half or George Ford from England.
I would probably play him on the center.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, there's always that option.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Bigger would probably be your best bet then. I mean, it depends. Like if Gareth Anscombe is back by then and still in form from what he was back in 2000 and what would that be? The last year, wouldn't it? Yeah, just before the World Cup last year. If Gareth Anscombe came back and was in the form that he had from last year, I'd probably say Anscombe should deserve a call up. But we haven't seen him in such a long time, so. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Look, if I have to go on form past here,
yeah.
I would probably be very unpopular with my choice, but I would have gone for maybe Cipriani then,
Oh right,
because he was
okay.
obviously really good last year.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So your two centers then. Who would you pick for your two centers?
Jonathan Davies needs to be there. I don't know if he's injured at the moment. I think he's injured.
I think he is.
Is
Yeah.
that the reason why he's not playing now?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll go with Jonathan Davies and then at 12, Owen Farrell.
Oh, okay. I think I would probably go. I mean, yeah. If Jonathan Davis is back and in form, I'd probably go for him. But then you have quite a few options. I don't know. It's such a tough one to pick.
Mm. It is really.
I don't know. I'm obviously always going to be quite biased to the Welsh players, so I would want to say like I would like to see Hadley Parks there as well. But I'd imagine I don't know. It's going to be trying to be mixed, isn't it? Really, you're not going to have every single Welsh player. So probably Jonathan Davis, and then maybe Bundyaki is a centre from Ireland, isn't he? I'm pretty sure he is. Centre?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's also real good.
Yeah, so you could have him. There's quite a few. There's literally so difficult to pick when it comes to centres. So we'll move on to
Yeah, no, I
wingers.
think.
What were you gonna say? You think what?
No, it's okay. I mean, obviously, there's so many to pick from. We actually need like to combine a 40-man squad for the British and Irish Lions.
Yeah, I think mine would literally be like say 4 fly halves and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so wingers then. Who would be your two wingers?
Oh, that's as tough as the centers.
Yeah.
Johnny May on form is always good,
Yeah.
and then obviously Josh Adams, but I don't know whether they'll be able to play Josh Adams and Johnny May together in one team.
Yeah. I mean, then you've also got the likes of.
Yeah, that would probably be my pick if I had to choose two wings to start.
Oh, okay. I think Anthony Watson's in pretty good form, to be honest with you. Then you've also got what's his name? The Irish one. He's really good as well. I can't remember what his name. I think you know the one I'm on. Jacob Stockdale. Stockdale.
Yeah, Stockdale, yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Look, he definitely will be there regardless of what team gets picked. I think Anthony Watson, Jacob Stockdale, Josh Adams, and Johnny May should probably be in that squad.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we kind of covered the wingers there, and then final position, and then well, actually we'll do final position, then we'll pick who should captain it. So your fullback, who would you have as your starting fullback? Halfpenny, was it? Or
Yeah, look, like I said, I've got three options basically between Halfpenny, Elliot Daly, and then Stuart Hawk. But I would probably go with Lee Halfpenny for the experience there.
yeah, and I was basically just saying that I think I'd probably go for Liam Williams. So moving on, literally the last question of this Lions question that we have from Max here is who would you pick as your captain for the British and Irish Lions?
It's a very easy choice for me. Alwyn Jones.
Yeah.
I think he has proven himself worth the captain.
Yeah, I think I'd probably go for the same. I mean, I know Owen Farrell captains England. I'm pretty sure he does anyway. But I just don't feel like he's got the sort of right mindset about captaining the Lions team. I don't think anyway. I don't really rate Owen Farrell myself.
I don't think it's good enough.
No. Okay, so we'll move on to the next question then. From Regan Phillips, and he says, what needs to be improved on Rugby 20? Do you want to answer first than me?
I think you can go first, Andrew.
Yeah, okay. I feel obviously the graphics is always going to be a big issue, and obviously it's not going to be able to compete as much as of Rugby Challenge 4 graphic-wise. But let's forget about the graphics. I think there's obviously still a few bugs that need to be sorted. There's a little bit of glitching every now and again. I noticed when we go on the stadium where there's only one small stand, it seems to go really buggy. And I think I'd like to see more unofficial teams, really. I mean, they promoted the game in Spain before the game came out, and for some reason Spain's not even in it. So stuff like that really bothers me. What about you?
Look, I can deal with everything that you mentioned now. It's not my biggest issue at the moment with Rugby 20, and I think Rugby 20 is actually a really good game, but the artificial intelligence is awful in this game, and I think it's one of the reasons why Rugby 20 is not very successful at the moment. The AI is just absolutely crap, and if they can maybe just make it harder or add another difficulty to the game. I know 50% of the people complaining about the game that's too easy, and AI obviously real stupid when you're actually playing rugby.
Yeah. So AI, would you say, is the main thing?
Yeah, I think that's the main problem in the game at the moment.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, basically Reagan, Guru says the AI, I say it's just the bugs, really. That's the only thing that annoys me. Moving on then, we have a question from Braden Johnston. I think that's how it's pronounced anyway. And he says, who do you think would have won the Six Nations had it been finished, since England and France were basically neck and neck?
Yeah, you want to go first, or I can go first?
You can go first if you want, yeah?
All right. My answer is going to be very unpopular with the people. I'm actually going to say England have won it.
Oh, okay.
I just feel that they are a lot more consistent, and they've got a really good coach going for them. They've got the World Cup squad with them, so I think they would have pulled it through.
Okay, I probably would have said France. I think that final game was France v Ireland, and was it England versus Italy? But then the thing is, it would have gone on points difference, wouldn't it? So you probably have got a pretty good point there. If England thrashed Italy, which was probably the chance that it would have happened, then obviously England would have taken the title. So, yeah, I think I'd probably go for England as well then, just because of the final outcome.
Yeah, just the fact that they're playing Ireland, France, or they would have played Ireland. I mean, Ireland more than capable of beating them on the day, and the points difference would have been that great between the two of them.
No. Okay. Right, next question we have from Rugby Montages 8. That person says, what's your and Rugby Guru's take on Joe Marler incident? Oh, God, have you seen that? With Alan Wynne-Jones?
Yeah, I actually did see it. I think it was very unprofessional of Joe Marler to do that.
Yeah.
And I think he's got a ban of how many weeks?
I think it's
7 weeks, is that correct?
It's quite a while, yeah.
Yeah. So I think at the end of the day, it was the right decision. I mean, you don't need to have that in rugby
No.
because obviously, if someone did that to me, I would probably have gotten a red card in the process.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know how
Same.
you feel about it.
Yeah, yeah, because like over here, the press were all saying like, "Oh, it's ridiculous." Alan Wynne Jones made a massive deal about it. It was only a little tickle. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? That is as if it's a normal thing. Like, if somebody, like you said, if somebody did that to me, I'd want to hit them right in the nose, like, and break their nose. No, I'm not having that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, in South Africa, it would have been harassment.
Yeah,
I don't know that side.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
yeah, I thought it was really stupid of him.
yeah. It is. I don't understand. So yeah, basically our opinions are it was really unprofessional. He deserved what he got, and me personally, the two of us actually probably would have hit him. So yeah. Right,
Yeah.
next question. The Furnaces says who's best on YouTube? What? And then it says R20. I don't. So I'm guessing, do they mean our favorite YouTubers? I mean, obviously it's going to be a bit unfair if we pick between each other. So, yeah, we'll just turn it. Who's your favorite YouTuber?
My favorite YouTuber. Uh, Geez, like, I don't actually have one at the moment because if I have to do rugby wise, I would probably say 2 Cents Rugby.
Okay, I think I would probably pick. Obviously the Scottish Canon used to be pretty good, but he doesn't do it anymore. So
Yeah.
probably. I don't know. There's quite a few to pick from. Obviously we've got Squidge Rugby as well, who's really good. He's doing
Mm.
really well for himself. 2 Cents Rugby is pretty good as well. There's another one, Odd One X, I think it's called. Do you know that one?
Yeah, he's also really good.
Yeah, so there's quite a few, but if I had to pick one, it'd probably be Squidge Rugby, just because he's the most professional and successful, and he's literally like got a really good
Mm.
partnership with World Rugby, isn't he? Like the communication between the two of them. He's allowed to use the highlights
Yeah,
reels,
and the
so
other thing is, he's really good with his videos as well. He tries to make it as funny as possible as well.
yeah,
I actually watched one the other day and I really enjoyed it.
yeah. Yeah, he means I like he's professional about it, and he's also got the humorous side, which makes it more entertaining to watch. Like he could do a 20-minute video of just talking about rugby, and to most people you would find that boring, but seems to make it so every single minute is entertaining. So yeah, I'd probably say Squidge Rugby, and yours is
Yeah,
to
look, if there's somebody that I look up to and probably would want to be on the same level as him, I would probably pick because obviously he got the copyrights for the rugby videos and stuff that we don't have.
yeah.
So if we can get to a point where we can also get the licensing or the copyright claims to do that sort of videos, I would really love to do that as well.
Yeah. Right, okay. Next up then we have Raz, I think his name is, or it's Razz, so I'm guessing it's Raz. And they say, will the Super Rugby continue this year after the coronavirus or next year? I'll leave that one to you to answer because you're the one that watches Super Rugby.
No, didn't make an announcement on it just yet, but they did give it like 4 weeks, I think, since last week. So we already got a week past. So basically, there's 3 weeks left. If things doesn't get better, they're going to cancel it all there. I know there's been talks of having a local Super Rugby where the different franchises play against each other at home, like the Sharks and Stormers against each other, those sort of games, and then picking the top ones and having semi-finals. But I don't think it's going to happen.
No.
So I think it's just going to be scrapped altogether.
Oh, right, okay. And would you say that's the best way to do it, or would you rather it see localized?
Look, I would have loved for it to continue, but obviously safety first.
Yeah.
And I mean, if they do play it locally, it's going to be, sorry, behind closed doors. So it doesn't really make any sense to continue with it
No. Fair enough.
for the supporter. But I know for the unions and the clubs, it means they're going to lose a lot of money. So
Yeah.
maybe they could do it
Yeah.
for the sake of the finances.
Yeah. Okay, it's the same as like the MLR and stuff. That's all been cancelled. I don't know about the SLAR. I haven't seen any like thing about like them putting it up and stuff. So I'm pretty sure all the leagues are cancelled. So it's not just Super Rugby. So
No.
right, okay. Next question we have. So Aaron
Yeah.
Wallace says, this is the question for you. He says, Guru, do you think Colby should be playing fly half like he was for Toulouse?
No. I think he's perfectly fine on the wing and fullback. South Africa's got more than enough talent at fly half. Total waste to play him on fly half. So rather just back to the wing or fullback.
Okay. Next question again is from Aaron. I think we have quite a few questions from Aaron. He says, who is your favourite players from each of the teams in the Six Nations?
From each of the teams.
Yeah, so one player from each team.
Right. England. So obviously England, I would say Johnny May is my favourite. You want us to answer each team 1-1, or we go straight full out?
Literally just one team for one team with one player. So England, you just said. So next one.
Okay. France, Anton Dupont, if that is how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Ireland, probably say Conway.
Yeah.
Italy, I'll have to go with so Alan, what's his name? Tomas.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, and then who's left? Scotland. Will be Hugh Jones.
Yeah. And then Wales.
And then Wales, obviously, I'll have to go with Alan Jones there.
Okay. I think mine then would probably be for Wales. God, there's so many to pick from. I'd probably want to say Josh Adams at the moment, just because he is one of the best players to watch playing for Wales. England then would probably be. I think Henry Slade's pretty good, but going by who is the best player, I'd probably say it'll have to be Owen Farrell. Even though I don't really like him, I'd say he has to be the best player for England. Scotland, I'd probably say Sean Maitland. Maitland has always been a favourite of mine. Ireland, probably Jacob Stockdale, just because I feel like he's one of Ireland's best players. The pace on him is brilliant. France is probably going to be Dupont, just like Guru said, just because he seems to be the outstanding player for France at the moment. And then Italy. Now, Italy, I would have said Tommaso Allen, but since playing Rugby 20, the pace on Padovani on the wing is absolutely insane. So I'm going to say Padovani.
Okay.
Again, from another question now from Aaron again. And he says, who do you think will win in France 2023 World Cup?
I'm going to go Springbok. I have to believe that we're on the right track and we got everything in place. So yeah, I would go with the Springboks there.
I'm going to say Wales. No, that's never going to happen. I'll probably have to say South Africa as well, just because they literally were the standout team in the World Cup. And they're also the only team to beat Wales in the World Cup as well. So, yeah, sadly. But yeah, it has to be South Africa. And then final question from...
Okay, no All Blacks?
I don't think it will be All Blacks. They just seem to, like... I don't know, they've seemed to have gone through a bad patch at the moment. So unless they rapidly improve by 2023, so they have 3 more years. But yeah, they're going to have to start improving soon, because otherwise I can't see them getting the title.
No.
Well,
Okay.
do you think they have a good chance?
I would have gone All Blacks if I wasn't for the Springboks.
Oh, mate, you're supposed to say Wales.
I'll be realistic, man.
Yeah, I know. Well, okay, final question from Aaron again. He left quite a few questions. And this is also the final question of the video. Who is the most skillful player in each Six Nations team?
Most skillful player.
Yeah.
She's like, It's a tough one.
It doesn't have to be every.
Because obviously the previous one was on your favorite players,
Yeah.
and now it's about who's the best player actually in the teams.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. You
So
don't.
for England, I would say Owen Farrell.
Okay.
Or what you want to say there, Andrew?
I was gonna say, like, if you're gonna struggle with some of the teams, like I think I will. I'd probably just say top three most skillful players in the Six Nations. Just narrow it down to that, because we've already kind of covered our favourite players and best players as well. So
Yeah, because like I say, Owen Farrell is a really good player, although nobody likes him. I think he stands out in the England team at the moment.
yeah,
And then with Scotland, I did rate Stuart Hawke really high, but I mean, obviously in this Six Nations, he's been costing Scotland a lot of points, so I can't really say with Scotland at the moment.
yeah,
Ireland the same. Their best player has been their worst player actually this year in the Six Nations, and that was Sexton. So
yeah.
probably have to say Conor Murray, but I don't know. I haven't been following the Six as much as I should have probably.
Yeah.
So I might just leave that up to you then,
Okay.
Andrew.
Skillful
be
players. I would probably say Wales' most skillful player is probably. Again, probably got to be Josh Adams. I mean, I know he's injured at the moment just because he is. Yeah, when he's in open play, he's just brilliant at sidestepping and stuff. So I'd say he's Wales' most skillful player. Scotland, I think, is probably going to have to be Stuart Hogg. Just because I know like he's got bad spells, and you could have easily beaten Ireland and England as well if it wasn't for his mistakes. But at the end of the day, he's still one of your best players. Although Finn Russell is pretty good as well, to be fair. England, I'd probably say, again, probably Owen Farrell, although I don't like the guy. He's probably England's best player. Dupont has got to be for France, or Teddy Thomas. Teddy Thomas is a brilliant winger. And then Italy.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there.
Italy, probably Tommaso Allen, who's probably the best and the most skillful for Italy. So, yeah, I think that covers that question, unless you want to add anything.
Yeah, obviously, I thought we were doing on the current Six Nations, but if you have to go on the most skillful player, Sergio Parisi for Italy, I think he was like in a class of his own.
Yeah. I mean,
just to add that.
In the later years, though, I felt like he was kind of like slowing the team down in the past, say, 3 or 4 years. But before all that, I would say he was pretty world class.
No, I have to do there.
Yeah. Okay, I think that is it. We have literally no more questions. So hopefully you all enjoyed this Q&A answer question video, whatever you want to call it. It's been quite fun. I mean, if you guys want to see us do more videos like this, make sure you go ahead and smash the like button. If we could get 20 likes on this video, we'll do another Q&A video. Obviously, if you guys leave questions, otherwise it can't really do it. Make sure you go ahead and check out Rugby Guru's channel as well. He does videos very similar to here, but he does them like Super Rugby and stuff as well, doing Rugby 20 videos and all. So if you want to see all that video content, make sure you go ahead and check out his channel. The link will be in the description. And yeah, it's been a fun video today, guys. A little bit different. Hopefully you're kind of like being entertained by the two of us, hopefully, whilst you're in your lockdown in your country because of this coronavirus. But yeah, I've been Andrew, he's been Rugby Guru. We will see you in another video. Peace out, guys.